I'm Akellia with Customs by AK, and I've been doing customs since 2012.
Big time, no man now. Diamonds in my teeth, I got a lot of shine. Running up the number.
I got into the love of doing customs when I really couldn't find sneakers in the stores that represented me as a female. So I decided to start my own customized business. The first custom I did would have been an Air Force One. The reason why it was classic, simple leather, open canvas, and it gave me the opportunity to create whatever I want on that platform. I fell in love with sneakers in middle school. My mom bought me my first pair of Air Force Ones and Air Max 90s. I remember my Air Max were orange and white. I used to match them with my Tommy Hilfiger outfits. I used to have the socks with the fat laces and my Air Force Ones and then my Air Maxes. And once I started seeing the colorways that came out in Air Maxes and Air Force Ones, it kind of just opened up the opportunity to be able to wear anything you wanted to match with your shoes. And I was a tomboy, so sneakers were a big thing for me. My dad is a big Jordan fan, and he has a lot of different Jordan platforms and plaques in our house. And I used to just always see Jordan sneakers, and I was like, those are kind of cool. But at the time, back then, you couldn't really just get them like that. You had to go through the magazines and look, or hopefully your parents can get their hands on some. So for me, it was a thrill of just getting a new pair of sneakers. And my dad, he bought me a pair of Air Maxes and some Jordan 1s. The Jordan 1s were some classic all white with the red swoosh. And yeah, ever since then, I've just been a Jordan head. So my collection has grown over the years. My favorites would be Air Max, Jordan 1s, and Adidas. I'm a big fan of Beyonce's Ivy Park Lee right now. I've copped a couple of her shoes, and the structure that's been put into those sneakers are kind of dope. And I'm really, fascinated about those, especially with me customizing sneakers now and doing them handmade now. I kind of see the aspects of what goes into a sneaker, so I appreciate it more when I see the details in a sneaker than when I should just cop them and just wear them for no reason. So this is the Picasso shoe. This is one of my favorites. It's an Air Max, very comfortable. The color wave came from a bug called the Picasso bug. It's based out of Africa. Me and my son actually during quarantine, we were doing a lot of research on bugs. He's really into bugs. And this bug really caught his attention. And so we started looking into detail, and the color pattern on the bug was so awesome. I was like, let me take some inspiration from this. And that's how I came up with this design scheme. So I kind of played with a lot of different colors to come up with this sneaker. But I wanted to keep the roots of what the color scheme of the bug was. So I focused on that with major key components in the shoe. This baby is my love. This is my first handmade sneaker. It's a Jordan 1. Lots of different textures. We have lambskin, snake skin, crocodile, suede. We have a gold chain on it. A lot of key customized components on it that really stand out. And this one came from a theme when we went to a desert heading to California. And so that's where I got this theme from. And the color pattern for this came about just all the things we saw when we were out there. And that's how I came about with this sneaker. And the gold just brings out the accent. I'm a little extra. So of course I gotta put extra in my shoes to make them stand out. So yeah, this is one of my favorites. This one's a lot personalized for me. It has my name engraved in it. This was a gift to me from my dad. Me and him loved playing basketball. And for some reason, this is one of my favorite shoes to play in. Might not be the safest, but it just stands out a lot to me. It does have my favorite color in it, which is red. And then I really take appreciative to the components in this shoe because there's so many different textures, so many different colors, and different personalized things that Spike Lee put into this sneaker. And yeah, it's a dope shoe. The craziest thing I've done for the love of sneakers, I think, would be waiting in a line for like more than 2 hours for a sneaker. that I probably could have got online, but I had to have it. It was a Jordan 1, and I'm very thankful that I do own that Jordan 1. I can say that to this day. But yeah, thank God to technology now. We have apps and websites that, you can go and get sneakers. But I mean, it still is a thrill and a love to be able to hang out and see other people or like-minded people who love sneakers, try to cop a sneaker as well. And it takes a little value into sitting in line and waiting for that, something special that feels good to you, which is sneakers for me. My sneaker style is extra. I love color. I dress extra sometimes, and my sneaker, I want to represent what I look like as well. And some of the sneakers that I cop were mostly Jordan 1s, are sleek, and then the design themes are kind of wild as well. So it kind of matches my personality. So yeah, that's why Jordan 1 is kind of my go-to sneaker. I'm currently working on a new sneaker drop, a sneaker collection. It'll be a lot of good merchandise in there. It'll be some things for my ladies and my fellas. But this will be a collection, so there'll be more than just a sneaker to come with this one. So stay tuned. My name is Akellia Stewart with Customs by AK. You can follow me at Customs by AK _ on IG, or my website at www.customsbyak.com. And I'm here for the love of kicks.
Internet, sell that shit with no regret. What a crazy world.